Good morning, it's Stacy from PeonyLaneDesigns.com. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, click the little blue button. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified. Remember her? Remember, she's so pretty. I can't not. I have made a decision and this is going. So I picked for those of you who don't remember her, I picked this up at a thrift store. She was $5 and needs to be rewired. The gold has come off of the little spacers. Nobody likes these because you have to put a glass top on it. And I've decided to make it into a regular lamp for a bedside. I have some vintage lampshades with some pom-poms on them. I have one, and I have one lamp. There was some damage to the hobnail right here. This one's broken, just chipped a little bit. And she is dirty as all get out. But she's a lady, and she's going to be a lady again. And I'm going to get all this dirt off of her. I'm going to get all this cleaned up. I'm going to get all of this painted gold again. And we're going to put a normal lamp top on her. For the purists out there who are like, you can't do that. You know what? Don't do it. If you're a purist and you don't want to do it, then don't do it. If you're a purist and you're mad at me, bite me. I need to make this usable for people. She was languishing on a freaking thrift store shelf because there's no top. And they're like, I don't know what to do with it. I could get a bulb clip and try and make it work, or I could just make it a lamp. We're not removing any of the really great classic pieces on it, but then I'm not stuck trying to find a glass hurricane for this that'll actually work. We're going to make it usable. We're going to rewire it so that it's not going to shock anyone or start a fire in someone's house, and we're going to make her pretty again. So if you don't like it, get your own channel. Not putting up with it anymore. Okay? Stand down. First thing we got to do is get her apart. We're going to get her apart, and then I'm going to clean all the pieces and parts, and we're going to paint up all the gold bits. Price tags coming off $5. It's well worth the $5 if I can get her looking pretty again. This has just got like a locking washer on the bottom. It's not screwed on. There's no screw. So I'm just going to just twist. Most lamps just twist apart. And this is no different. There should be a rod in the center of this holding the whole thing together. Oh yeah, she's all wobbly now. Let's get her apart here. I've taken pictures of how the separators go because sometimes I forget. Like, oh, you know what I need? I need a needle nose. I need to hold on to this little thing. Creepy, my door's open a crack, and I don't remember leaving it open a crack. Somebody watching me back there? Go away, creep fest. Yeah, let's just pull this. Anyway, we're gonna unscrew the whole thing. Takes a minute. Because everything wants to start getting all wobbly, and then you gotta like pull it apart and unscrew. Pull it, unscrew. And it's just got a regular lamp base in there. So I should be able to get a collar on there pretty easy. All right, now I pulled all the, I'm pushing here. I'm pushing all the parts down. Now I get that lock washer off there. I could cut the wire. I didn't. Now the whole thing is apart. Ooh, she is rusty in there too. I just unscrewed that bit. For those of you who didn't know, that unscrews. And now I have access to this part, which is where the whole thing's being held together. Screwdriver. So all these wires here, that's what's holding the whole piece together. So we're gonna unscrew that. That wire off. Unscrew that. They were running those things tight. Look at you. I like to take old lamps and rewire them just for safety. Not just, they may still work, but doesn't mean they're safe. Does anybody remember being in the closet with me at work? And one of mine flamed out. Good thing I was there for it. There we go. Okay. Now, I should be able to pull this cord right out. And here we go. We get caught on. Come here. The wire doesn't want to go down because it's all wonky. Look at this. It's water damage. Somebody had... Anyway, this was not a safe lamp. Goodbye, old cord. We won't miss you. We won't miss you or how dangerous you actually are. So now you can see kind of how worn these are. They did their job for all these years. It's just over years cleaning the lamp. It has gotten nasty dirty, but it has, like, when you clean your lamp, you're rubbing off some of the finish. Oh, you don't even... Doesn't want to come off. Don't even play with me now. I'll get you off there. I imagine the guy that put this together the first time going like, that ain't coming off there. You might be right. But then again, I'm a little weakened. Let me see what I can do. Anyway, I've got all the parts apart. So all of these glass pieces have to be cleaned. Nasty dirty. I'm going to go take them in the other room and give it a good bath. Number one, we don't leave this behind. Ugh. When you get it all apart, you take the opportunity to clean in and out of all the little pieces and parts. This is coming off, I swear to God. I will get it off. Have not been defeated yet. All right, so we're going to get that cleaned up, make it all pretty. I'm going to take that in the other room and do that. I don't have water in here. I don't have water in my workshop. But I'm going to get this all cleaned up, and then we're going to get the gold paint out and re-gold all the pieces. Okay, I didn't just clean the nooks, I cleaned the crannies too. Oh, she is lovely. All cleaned up. A little bit of rust staining on there. And there's not really much you can do about that. So once the rust stains are really set in, I guess I could get a rust remover. But I don't want to go that far. You're not going to see it anyway. It's the in-between places because it sits up against something rusty for so long. But I'm going to put those pieces back on. You're not going to see it. So it's not dirt, though. It's just a little staining, and I could get it off, but I'm not going to. Don't yell at me. I need to take these and get them washed because I brought all the stuff out there and I went, oh, I didn't bring the pieces out that really should be washed before we give it a good paint job. And that's these little spacers. And this is going to go away. I have no use for it. I have no use for this either. And I have no use for this or the collar, the wet collar. We're going to replace all that. I used a bottle brush and got in there, like in there. I have a bottle brush on hand. It has come in handy for so many things. And you just go to your local dollar store. They'll have them for like nothing. You don't have to run to Target and pay full price. No. Just need a cheap bottle brush to clean out all these pieces because it's so narrow you can't get anything in there. I mean, I could rinse water in there and shake it, but this way I got the bottle brush in there and I'm able to scrub out any debris, dust, dirt. Nobody wants to own someone else's dirt. Okay, so that's what I'm doing, is cleaning out all the dirt. I'm going to clean out the dirt on this so we can re-gold this. Now they're clean too. They're not any prettier, but they're cleaner. So I'll get you guys switched around here and we will get painting on these and get them much improved from this. And then we will put our lamp back together as a lamp and not a weird lamp that needs a glass globe. Just making it a little more appealing to the masses. I don't like a glass globe on my lights. I don't. So I would prefer this if it was my lamp, just to have a shade that I could change out, and having the cute little vintage shade that sort of mimics the hobnail on it. I think it's just going to be perfect. I pulled out my jar of liquid gold leaf here and I mixed it up and put a little down on the paper just so I can work with it. You should wear gloves with this. It's very stinky stuff. I am going to gold leaf all these little bits. I got my liquid gold leaf at a thrift store. So for those of you who are like, wow, I buy nearly all my supplies at thrift stores, and the stuff I can't get, then of course it's better to get it from the manufacturer if you can. Ooh, hang on. Hold it in place. You could spray this gold. You could do whatever you want. Just trying to get mine a little prettier than it was. Separates fast here. Holding it in place is the hardest part, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Come on. All right. Cold. So we'll leave that as it is, let it dry, and we'll get to reassembling our bits and pieces. Okay, so yeah, I got it back in place. So it's all back together, but now I have to put the new top on. And I got paint everywhere. I'll have to scrape that off when we're done here. Darn it, I got gold leaf paint everywhere. Not together yet, Stacy. Calm down. All right. I have a lamp kit here, and I started to strip the wires. So on these lamp kits, if they don't come with instructions, this is good to know. One has textures on it. So this one here has like a ridge on it that you can feel. That is your ground. This one's smooth. That is your not ground. I don't know. Your electrical. The zappy one. Okay. Oh, for God's sake. I put it on the floor. Here's the rest of my kit. Now, I am not putting the harp on. Not doing it. We're not putting the harp on. We are going to put this bad boy on. And I don't think we're going to need any of the rest of this stuff, but I'm taking it out just in case. Just in case. As my grandma would say, just in case. I'm like, why are we taking that out? Just in case. Do I want? I don't think I want anything up here. No, I do not want anything up there. Might need something up there, though. That don't look quite right, do it? This is my bag of parts I've kept from different projects. And sometimes I'll have the right part, and sometimes I won't have the right part. Oh. Ooh, it's not quite wide enough, is it? plumbing parts. But you just never know what you're going to find in this workshop. Let me see if I can find the right part. It's going to have to be fine, I think. Let's see. No, I do need the collar there. I need something here. Just to kind of give it a little finished look. This is cutting my finger. Darn it, I gotta paint this now. Now I gotta paint this. It's gonna be a second. Yeah, I got it all over me this time. When this dries, we're going to put this thing together. I'm waiting. I'm taking a look at this and had to look it up myself. The silver screw is the ground. The brass one is not. So I had to look it up. I don't remember. It's not like I'm doing these every day. Okay, now this piece has threads in there, so that'll be what holds the whole thing together while you screw it, not screw it, but wire the, darn it, get it all over the place again. Thread the wire up. I know, it's not quite dry. I don't care. I just want it on there now. Got a little mini screw here, Phillips. And, oh, damn it. I can't find it. And we're going to screw that down. And then tighten this one. Woo! Now we gotta wire it up. This is the only lamp kit I had, so we're using it. I know the color isn't the best as far as matching that gold, but we're using what we have to get the projects done that we have in the shop. Instead of getting new, we're gonna use up what we have. Now I am twisting the wires together to make it easier to thread. This is somehow the most difficult part of every lamp. If you have a super duper long lamp, it's even worse. Because see, somewhere in the middle, it goes, nope. And we gotta go, yep. You're coming out. Whether you like it or not. Now the textured one is the ground. And the smooth one is our power. Let me move you guys up. Old lamp fixture. These were flatheads. These are now Phillips. Let's see. Our ground is this one with the texture. And you just make a loop, like a little shepherd's hook, around that screw. Tighten it down. Same thing with the other side, only on the brass. I'm gonna make a loop. Little shepherd's hook. Out. Stab yourself with a little piece of wire. Just me? Okay. Back that screw out a little more. There we go. Create a loop. Wait, no, that's right. Okay. I'm like, wait, does this have to go on? See, I don't do this every day. I had a moment of, what? The shield. The shield. The shield. No, I'm good. I'm all right. All right, let's pull that down. Push that down in here. So now a lot of times I see lamps at the thrift stores and this part's come off. You know, they just push that back down in there, right? And then you crimp it. So these little things down here, you crimp it. And that's it. Before I do, I want to make sure that she powers up here. Did you unscrew yourself? Make sure it's all tight. Light bulb. Let's hope I think this light bulb works. I know. Tower strip. A really long cord, and I mean, I was using what I had. This is like a 20-foot cord. So your plug doesn't have to be anywhere near. Oh, ta-da! It works. And now I can have this cute little shade. Oh, it's too big. But you know what I mean? It's more functional now, where you can have a cute little shade on it. And I think this is far more functional than the globe that we had on it before, but this is my after, I guess. You know what? Naomi just gave me back a shade. Let me see if that, definitely not. I have a crap ton of shades, so there'll be a shade around here. There's probably one up there. That will be perfect for this, but this is, I think, more functional. It's a more functional piece with this type of fitting rather than the one I just tossed away here. Rather than trying to locate a globe for this one. Not that this didn't have its day. I mean, when it was manufactured, it was probably like all the rage. So no, there we go. But right now, as a reseller, trying to locate the globe for this is going to just leave it in my inventory for far too long. So I feel like this is just a better option. And I'm gonna say this shade fits for now. And that's it. That's just taking an old lamp and making it a new lamp, new, more functional lamp. I know people are afraid of electrical. You don't really have to be. I didn't plug it in and rewire the lamp. That would be dangerous. I rewired the lamp, then I plugged it in. Okay, so just don't be too intimidated by a lamp kit. Easiest thing in the world, really. You could make a lamp out of anything. Most lamp kits come with a threaded rod of some kind in it, and they come in different lengths. And you can literally build a lamp from anything. As long as you can drill a hole in it for that threaded rod, it can become a lamp. But in the end, you can also take vintage lamps and rewire them for safety and make it more usable in your home. Okay? Thanks for watching, you guys. Happy junkin'. Bye. Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.